Hi, happy Spookathon day one. Spookathon is a readathon that happens every year, spooky themed. This year it's taking place from October 14th through the 20th, I believe. I have a TBR video that just went up like a few days ago if you want to figure out, what I'm reading, even though I'm going to share with you right now. Check out the video. So, I've changed my TBR because that's just what I do. So, I share with you guys in that TBR that I need to finish Shuffle by Readathon. I am almost done with it. I am on page 370 and it only has 420 pages, so I'm going to finish this today. When I finish it, I'm going to share with you more of my thoughts on it because that's just what I like to do, but yeah, I'm going to finish that today. Then the next book I think I'm going to plan to read is the one I'm going to switch it up with. So I was supposed to read Hidden Bodies, my thriller, but if I'm honest with you, I don't feel like reading it, and why not change it? So, I picked up a new book, Someone We Know by Sherry LaPena. This is it's gonna be my third book by Sherry LaPena. I like her thriller books, I don't love them, but this one is being compared to like Big Little Lies. I think it's like a neighborhood, something happens, it's all about the secrets of the neighborhood and people that live in it, so I'm like, yeah, that sounds really interesting. So I'm gonna read it, and her books are kind of notoriously short, which I think are perfect readathon books. This one's only 290 pages, so yeah, I'm definitely going to read that. And then the other two books I'm planning to read are Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw and then Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. I'll probably just maybe pick this up today and just read it in entirety because it's a graphic novel. And how many pages is this graphic novel? Like 200 pages. I can read that like within hours. So yeah, this is my TBR this week. Hopefully I can accomplish it. I think I can. The only problem with this readathon and this week in particular is I have a wedding to photograph this weekend. I'm sure you guys know. I get stressed the crap out when I have weddings because it's just a big deal and it takes up so much of my time. At this particular wedding, I'm going to be working like 11 hours total on my feet. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to read it all Saturday. I'm probably going to be tired as mess Sunday, so I'm not going to read then too. So basically, I have 5 days to read these books. Can that happen? Stay tuned to find out. I have a wedding this Saturday and I have a wedding next Saturday, and with weddings, with me at least, it takes up all of my day on Saturday, and then I have to spend a lot of hours editing said wedding, and I edit a lot. I try to edit within a week, before, especially if I have back-to-back weddings, so I do not have any time to film next week or the week after because of said wedding. So this week's all about prepping to pre-film as much as I can to like have videos ready for the next 2 weeks, since I'll be like editing photos. That's how my life is, just like, kind of organizing and stuff like that, but I enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of like clerical work this week with like prepping, to get to these timelines ready, wedding stuff ready, pre-filming, boring stuff that you probably don't care about. I'll try to intersplice as much montage footage as I can, even though I don't think there'll be a lot. I'm gonna talk about these books when I get an update too, so yeah, I hope that you enjoy the vlog and it's not too boring. Time will tell on that. So, I got a book cart. Yeah. Cart, book cart, whatever you call it. People usually put their TBR jars on it. TBR books, I don't know. So I got it. I've been wanting to get it for like a year now. And I know I couldn't get it in my old home, so I'm like, I'll get it for my new home. I'm gonna put it right here, this chair that's gonna be gone. I wanted to get this ever since I moved into the new house to have in that corner, but I had to wait because originally they were like $60. I got it for half off at Michael's because they were having a doorbuster sale, so I only got it for $30. But still, your girl's always on a budget and always like wanting to save. I was saving up money using my Ibotta app, which if you don't know, this is not sponsored by any means. I wish. So Ibotta is an app I use that's a rebate app for when I buy groceries or when I buy like toiletries and stuff like that. You pretty much, I don't ever buy something just because to get money back. I buy it because like either it's like a brand I already like and I actually need it and I'm like, oh, I'll get money back. So this is what Ibotta looks like. Like I said, it's not sponsored. I just want to help you guys save money. I just want to help you guys save money, which by the way, I might make a whole video of tips I use to help save money. I'm not a freaking, let's go to Target. I use Ibotta the most at Target. So for anything, you can get like $1 back on Cetaphil Baby, which I use. That's like Noah shampoo, so I buy that frequently. I get $1 back, and plus if Target's having like a circle, I think that's another thing, instead of cartwheel, if they're like having $1 off, you get $2 right off the back. So basically you buy it and then you get $1 back. It could be with diapers. Right now there's a freaking $2 rebate on L'Oreal mascara, which is pretty good. It's like on anything, even groceries, like if you want to buy groceries, pantry, like Little Bite, $0 right now. So it just adds up to it, and you can cash out and it sends right to your PayPal, and it's easy. I think I have a lifetime savings up to, yeah, I've used this for about 3 or 4 years, I want to say. I've gained, this is money that's going right in my pocket, $268. That's not shabby. This is not costing me any money. It's not like extra fees. It's just getting money back on things I already buy. And what I always use I bought it for is to buy something like books or like book cart related. I knew I wanted this book cart, and I said to myself, because I like challenging myself, I'm gonna buy this when I have enough Ibotta money, and I did. In case you're like, something's expensive, a book I really want's expensive, use Ibotta. There's several other apps you can use too. I am super stoked about it. I'm gonna let my husband set up because he's good at that and I'm horrible. Oh, hello. I have my TBR cart. Can you see it all? There it is. I'm gonna fill it up today, or right now. You're gonna see a montage of it. So, my idea with this TBR cart, I don't know why I keep calling it TBR cart, because I'm really not gonna put a lot of TBR books in it. But at the end of the month, I do a book haul, and all the books I have in the book haul are books I received that month, whether I bought them, received them. I always set them aside somewhere on my shelf to save for that video. They're gonna go in here. Also, the books that I'm planning to read that month, or have already read that month, are also going in here. So it's kind of like just a cart where it's going to be interchangeable every single month. So that's what's going on with this. It might change, who knows, but hey, here's a montage of me putting all the books on it. Maybe you like it, maybe not. Either way, let's do it. Yeah, that looks really cute. I like it right there. So that's my cart for right now. Ta-da! Not much to it. Someone got a haircut. Yeah, nervous because number one, he doesn't do good haircuts, hence why somebody comes over the house. And I usually have my husband here to help me, but sadly that didn't work out today. So he actually did his haircut and it went really well. He didn't get really upset at all. There's a few times. Overall, he did really good. So I'm very, very happy and such a relief. And I'm gonna get him ice cream because I always let him get ice cream after haircuts, even if he does good or bad, because it's a big deal for him. So yeah, he did really good in the haircut, and that is a huge win in our book. So I'm excited for it. So this is the rewards of a good haircut. Are you enjoying your ice cream? I like your hair. Yum. I just finished The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. So I told you guys I would come back and update you when I finished. Here I am. If you haven't heard of The Beautiful, it's being very overhyped right now because vampires. Vampires are making a comeback in fiction, and I, for one, am here for it because, I'll say again, Buffy. So there have been mixed reviews about this book. Either people really enjoy it or people don't. And I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it very briefly because I feel like I could do a whole video about it, which I might. I don't know yet. But overall, if I can give this book a rating, I give it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it, but there were some things that I didn't like about it. I wanted to give it a 5 out of 5 because vampires, yeah. So this book is about Celine, and it is the year 1872. Celine is from Paris, and she is relocating to New Orleans because something has happened to her. And she meets a girl named Pippa, and then she gets introduced to the Court of Lions, which is kind of like your you know, illegal, mysterious people of the night, and then murders start happening all around Celine, and the murder's leaving clues, and she's figuring out what it is, and she thinks this is something immortal, and basically that's all you need to know going into it. So the main qualm I hear about this book is a lot of people say it doesn't have enough vampires, and I've heard people say it has enough. Some people say it doesn't have enough. I'm on the kind of fence that it doesn't have enough. You get very, you know, it's vampires that they're talking about, that they're referencing, that they're explaining, but it's never really fully, you know, explained until the very end of the book. That's when it gets, I think, really, you know, kind of paranormal-esque and things like that. Overall, this book is a murder mystery, I would say, with a hint of vampires in it. Celine's trying to figure out all these murders. She's also falling for this guy named Sebastian, or Bastien, and he's part of the Court of Lions, and she's thinking, is he the one killing these murders? Is he kind of immortal? I don't know. And I liked it. It was very wordy. Oh my goodness, it was wordy and very descriptive. Another thing is, maybe I would rate it higher if it wasn't a historical book. I don't do well with historical books. If it's in this century, I'm pretty like decent. When it gets up to like the 30s and above, I'm okay. When it's in like the 1800s, I struggle immensely because I just don't like historical things. I'm just gonna throw it out there. So I think that's another reason why I didn't love this book, because I wasn't familiar with the language, with the fashion. It didn't really appeal to me, if I'm honest with you. The romance in this book, Celine and Bastien, I did enjoy. It was kind of like a hate to love, steamy, you know, things like that. It was good. I did enjoy it for that. But overall, like I said, I gave this book 4 out of 5. Did it disappoint me? If I'm honest, yeah, a little. I did want more vampires. I mean, if it was my way, it'd be like vampire every freaking page, but that's just mean. That's not going to be feasible for a book. But would I recommend it? Yes, if you're looking for a good YA kind of murder mystery with a hint of paranormal, I would definitely check out this one. Will I continue on the series? I don't know why I always do these questions. Yes, I will. I will continue on the series because I like her writing and I am invested in where the story is going. The ending was superb, I thought. It had a lot of cliffhangers in it, and I want to see them all play out, so I'm very excited for it. I believe the second one's coming out in like June, I think, I hope, I don't know, but I would recommend this. So 4 out of 5. It disappointed me a little bit because I wanted more vampire action, but I liked the characters. I liked the ending of it really well. I did like the murder mystery aspect, but cons, not enough vampires, very, very wordy, very descriptive, historical, I don't really jive well with. So that's my, you know, little thoughts about The Beautiful. It was like a 4-minute clip now, so I should probably read the next book. Oh, happy Tuesday. So very, very small reading update. I am 70 pages into Someone We Know by Sherry LaPena. Like I said, it's only like 290 pages, and I'm gonna try to finish it today because I am really enjoying it. So my plan today is to try to just go ahead and finish that / tonight, things like that. I do want to share with you some purchases I made last night. So every year around this time, October, November, I get really excited for the new year because planners. You guys know I love my Happy Planner. It's what I've been using for like exclusively for like 2 or 3 years now, which before that I would just flip-flop planners like every like 5 months. I would just change it and buy a new planner and anyway, I found a brand I like and now I stick with it, and every year I go shopping for a new Happy Planner for the next year, and I like sharing that with you guys. Last year I shared like how I set it up. This year I'm gonna do it again in more detail, so I thought I would share with you the planner I got for 2020. I got this one right here. So Happy Planner, this is a monthly layout, and this one I believe is called the Stargazer one. I don't know. I'm going to show you briefly because I'm going to do a whole video about it. So it looks like this. It says keep on dreaming, Stargazer. I'm not really into stars, but this one I like the most of the layout. So if you're not familiar with Happy Planner, they have these discs right here in them, and what's great about the Happy Planner and my favorite thing is that you can take things out. This is not ripping it, and you can just put it right back in. So you can make it totally customizable, which is why I love to have a planner. Mainly for the planners, I use the monthly layout right here. This is where I write down like everything that I want that I'm doing that month. I wrote post-it notes for the videos I'm gonna do for that week and things like that. And then it would go to a weekly layout, and I never use the weekly layout because I just never did. This planner is different because it has a monthly layout, but after that, it just has this like this says like, check it off. It's like a list, and then it has a whole bunch of another lists with like little bullet points and things like that. Then after that, it has like one full page of just like lines for notes. So that's perfect because I have a whole separate notebook that I write my to-do list and like grocery list, things I need to do that month. But now I don't have to use that notebook at all. I could just put it in here. So that's what the whole month looks like, and then it goes on to the next month, things like that. So it's very smaller, which is probably good for me. So yeah, I really like it a lot. So that's what my planner looks like. Be on the lookout for next month, a plan with me thing. So with also, you can buy things with it. So I got these little notepads right here. It's lined as well. It has a whole bunch of them. So my plan is for each month that I have is, like I said, there's these things, and then there's that. I was gonna add a couple more on there so I can write my video ideas for the month. I can write my to-do list. Everything I need can be within that month, and I don't have to get rid of it. So that is awesome. Then I also got some stickers. So I don't go overly crazy with planner stickers because that's just not me. I do like seasonal stickers a ton. So what I usually do is I buy one big book, and that is like my sticker book for the whole year, unless I can find a random one for super cheap. I usually don't get the Happy Planner stickers because they're expensive, but this one I got somewhat cheap. The one I really like, they don't sell anymore. I can't find it. So this one's the Happy Year. It's got 642 stickers in it. So it is great. It starts with like spring. It doesn't have any Valentine's Day stuff, which is kind of a bummer. I might have to find some Valentine's Day and New Year's stuff. Maybe it's in here, but they have a whole bunch of flower ones for spring. Then it goes into like summer with like popsicles, things like that. We go into the fall months and we can get Halloween and stuff like that. Like those are freaking adorable. Then we go into Christmas, and it even has like on the back, it has like Independence Day, Hanukkah begins. It has a whole bunch of other holidays as well at the end. So I probably will get another thing of stickers, hopefully for the year, because I need something for like New Year's in like February. I'm very seasonal. So anyway, I got that. So that's like my whole sticker for the year. And I also found this was on clearance, and these are more stickers. This was originally $19.99 and it was on clearance for $8, and I think I got a coupon on it, so I got it for like $5, which is really good because these are a lot of stickers. They're just like kind of the washi tape ones, if you will, that I could just use to border things. I don't do that a ton, but it does have regular stickers in it. So anyway, that's all I got. This is gonna be a long clip of just talking about planner stuff, but I'm gonna do a whole video on planner stuff in case you're interested in it. I highly recommend checking out the Happy Planner. I love them a ton. So I'm gonna unbox something for you guys. So last week I got the Unplugged Book Box. Reached out to me again and wanted me to unbox their October one. I thought I would save it to unbox it for Spookathon because it is kind of spooky themed. So I'll leave all their links down below. I have a coupon code and everything. I'm gonna go through it really quickly so it's not a super long video or clip for this. They have a skull, that's pretty cool. So I'll check them out. They're a YA, they have adult one too. This is called their Light at the End of the Tunnel Young Adult Fiction Box. I can already smell things. Ooh. First up, we have a candle. On Wednesdays we wear black, and it's Poison, Cobwebs, and Midnight Murder. That is really cool. Look at that. It's got like a poison bottle. Oh, it's black and like purple sparkles. That's not my scent at all, but it's really pretty and I will use it for photos, most definitely. Then we have a Jack the Skeleton bath bomb. This is amazing. I don't love Nightmare Before Christmas a ton, but my best friend does, so I'm gonna give this to her because she will love this. Then we have some soap, I think. Yeah, this is Salem, inspired by The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I totally thought it was How to Train Your Dragon, honestly. I tried watching Sabrina, but I couldn't get into it. I just didn't like it. Look how creepy that looks. Creepy. This is amazing. It's like an Edgar Allan Poe dictionary print. Is it dictionary? Yes, I love these prints. I have one that I use a lot that used to be in my background, and I got compliments on it repeatedly. This is stunning. Oh, I really want to keep this, but I have another friend that's obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe. Like, she even has a tattoo of Edgar Allan Poe. So I feel like I might try to give this to her because she'll appreciate this. You know, as much as I like it, I'd much rather gift it to someone that's gonna really, truly love it. And she loves Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to her and see what she thinks. I think she's gonna be really excited about it. Then we have a little playlist for The Light at the End of the Tunnel. Oh, My Chemical Romance, yes. Foo Fighters, that's really cool. You have a little playlist with it. And then you have a theme of next month, which is Wake Up with a Purpose. And then we have the book this month, which is really cool in this wrapped paper. Let's open this. Okay, so the book this month is The 10th Girl by Sarah Faring. I've heard mixed things about this book. It's like a murder mystery historical, which I don't jive well with the time, but either way. Oh, there's another thing I missed. It's a necklace, I believe. Yes, it's a skeleton hand. That was the box. Overall, a really good box, I think. Perfect for Halloween. You got that cool Salem soap. You got this awesome candle. I love this. I don't love the smell of it, but I love the way it looks and the way it's packaged. This Jack the Skeleton bath bomb is everything. And my favorite thing is probably the Edgar Allan print. This is amazing. I love it. So overall, check out Unplugged Book Box. I think they're a great box. Again, they have a YA and adult one. So yay, thank you so much for sending it to me. I really enjoyed every item, and I know I have friends that are gonna love these items. So yeah, that's the update from me from today. I know, not much of an update, but hopefully I will come back tomorrow and have finished Someone We Know and tell you all about it. Happy Wednesday. So last night I finished Someone We Know by Shari LaPena. Yay! So let me share with you my thoughts on Someone We Know. So it's a very short read, so I'm not surprised I finished it at all. This book is basically a suburban thriller. Is that like a theme, a thing? I don't know. I'm gonna call it that, and hopefully it sticks. So we have this neighborhood, right? And this neighborhood's, you know, kind of like your typical suburban neighborhood. Nothing happens, everything's like peachy. And then a woman goes missing that lives in that neighborhood, and then she's found dead. And we follow a plethora of people with these type of books. You always do with neighborhoods. And like we follow the husband who, you know, is kind of cold and calculating, or kind of wondering, could it be him? We follow like a woman that lives down the street. We follow another woman that could be involved with things. It's just all kind of a tangle of webs with this whole neighborhood. We also have a teenage boy that's the son of one of the main characters in this book, and he has been breaking and entering in these neighborhood houses and just not feeling anything, just taking a peek around, like their computers, things like that, and that could be something as well. So all you need to know about it, it's like a murder mystery with your usual game of suspects in this neighborhood. I tend to really enjoy those type of books because I just like domesticated thrillers a ton. That's just like my preferred thrillers because it's like scary but not like super scary, so I can handle it. So overall, I gave this book a 4 out of 5. I have read 2 other Shari LaPena books. I've read An Unwanted Guest and I've read Stranger in the House. I still need to read The Couple Next Door by her, and then I'll have read all of her books, but I will say this is my favorite of her books. I really enjoyed it. It's a short and sweet thriller books, which is some of my favorite. If they're short and sweet, I like the ending of it. I didn't expect the twist that it had. I never tell you a twist because that would give away the whole book. But regardless, I really enjoyed it and would recommend it. If you're looking for like kind of an easy thriller, suburban thriller to get into, this is a great one for that. So I'm happy I read it. I'm happy I kind of changed my tune with the whole Hidden Bodies because that book is really long and this one is much more feasible. So I enjoyed it. Would definitely recommend checking it out. Next up on the docket is my last full-length novel for this readathon, and that is Winterwood by Shea Earnshaw. This book is like 300 pages, so I'm hoping to read a lot of it, half of it today and half of it tomorrow, because I think that's just what it's gonna be best. Maybe at the latest finish it by Friday and I'll be fine with that. This one I don't know much about with Shea Earnshaw. If you don't know, I really love In the Wicked Deep by her. This one's kind of witches and woods, and that's all I want to know because I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I'm excited to read it. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna update you when I finish reading. Guys very quickly that I went to the library today because one of my holds came in and I did not expect it this early, and that is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. So I'm sure you've heard of this book. It's been getting very hyped. I was gonna buy it and then I decided not to because If I'm honest, I don't really jive well with Leigh Bardugo's writing, so I thought I would, that's just my honest opinion, and I know it's gonna get a lot of flack because people love and obsessed with her writing and obsessed with her books, and I like it, but I'm not like in love with it, so don't shame me. So I thought, you know, before I buy it, I thought I would just try to get it from the library, read it for a little bit, and see how I feel. So I got it, a long book, it's like 450 pages. So I'm not gonna attempt this for this readathon at all, honestly. Maybe next week I'll try, but I just thought I would share with you what I got from the library. Do you wanna show them what you got from the library too? What'd you get? Who's that? Thomas. It's called, Can I Show a Ghost on the Track? Whenever I go to the library, I make sure to get him a book because he loves reading as well. He's gonna, wow, look at this. What a great booktuber. He's showing you the inside flap. Be on the lookout in a while for Knowables. I don't know what I'm saying. Who is it? Thomas. Thomas. Oh, happy Friday. I didn't vlog yesterday because there's nothing really to vlog. I look horrible. My hair is dirty. I'm breaking out hormonally. Let's just get to it. So, reading update first, then I have a whole bunch of book mail to open and a purchase I want to share with you, so this might be a long clip. I apologize for that, but that's okay. Winterwood, I am almost finished. I am on page 253. I have like roughly 70 pages to go. So I am gonna finish this tonight and I will share with you my thoughts on Sunday definitively on it. Overall, I am enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it as much as The Wicked Deep. That's just being honest with you. I do see, like I told you guys, there's a lot of like mixed reviews on it. I do see where people are coming from on those mixed reviews, which I'll talk about more on Sunday, but is it atmospheric? Absolutely. Is the writing beautiful? Absolutely. Does this make me wanna curl up like with a fire and a warm blanket? Yes, absolutely. If I'm honest with you, I just really love Shay Earnshaw's writing. It's beautiful. I will tell you what this book is about now to save time on Sunday. So it's about a character named Nora Walker, and she's part of the Walkers, the Walker witches. There's always been witches in her family. You know, each witch has a nightshade, like their one true gift. Nora hasn't found hers yet. She lives alone. Her mother kind of abandoned her. Her grandmother died recently, and she's just, you know, buckling up for the winter because where she lives is like on the mountains near the forest and like a lake. Like when it snows there, like you're stuck there for like weeks without power or anything at all. And across the way, across this lake called Jackdaw Lake where she lives, there's a boys camp, like a troubled boys camp where, you know, teens get sent to if they're not doing really well and things like that. And there she learns that there has been a boy that has gone missing a week ago. She's going into the woods one night, she finds this boy that's gone missing. And so a mystery kind of unravels from there. She learns that somebody else is dead and then missing and things like that. Overall, it is very atmospheric. The writing is beautiful. The plot is just not as tight, is that the right word I want to say, as I think it should be. Again, I'll talk about it more on Sunday and I'll delve more into it. Let's get on to I'm gonna start with my purchases actually. So today I went to Bath & Body Works. I promise I did not buy this much crap. They just gave me a huge bag. I bought 4 candles because they were having their buy 2 get 2 sale and they also had a $10 off coupon. So I pretty much got 4 candles for $40, which is really good for Bath & Body Works. Anytime I buy candles, it's fall and winter. I burn them consistently and all the time in the fall and winter month. So I'm gonna share with you the candles I bought. So I bought 2 of my all-time favorite candle, Marshmallow Fireside. This has been my favorite candle for years. If I could, I would burn this exclusively for fall and winter, but that wouldn't be fair to my husband. Oh my gosh, so this one, if you're wondering what it smells like a s'mores fireside, if you will. The notes in it are toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, I love that, fire roasted vanilla, I love that, and crystallized amber. It just smells kind of woodsy, but not so much, and it's got a hint of marshmallow and sweetness in it. I can't explain it. Marshmallow Fireside is my favorite candle of all time. So if I could, I would have bought all 4 of them like that, but I didn't. I only bought 2. It's even got a pretty leaf on it. The other candle I bought was my husband's favorite for Christmas, is Fresh Balsam. He loves it. It smells like a Christmas tree. Perfect to burn for December. This is when I burn it usually. The one I got this year, I always try getting a different one just to try it. And it's vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. And this one smells like a bakery. If you like really sweet scents, which I mostly do, this is a great one for that. The notes in this are Tahitian vanilla, pumpkin spice, homemade marshmallow, and drizzled caramel. I was gonna get the one I'm burning currently right now, which is toasted vanilla chai, because surprisingly I really like that one. My mom got it for me last year, but they're not selling it this year. I don't even like chai, but that smells so good. So yeah, I bought 4 candles. These will last hopefully through like December. I burned a lot of candles and I just like them a lot. So yeah, that's all that's in this bag. I got some book mail. Some I already opened up and some I didn't. So let's do that quickly. The first book I got is this book right here, The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek by Rhett and Link. I got this from Crown, was not expecting to get this, fully prepared to buy it myself because, if you don't know who Rhett and Link are, they're the people that make Good Mythical Morning. I watch it every morning. It's just a fun show to watch when I'm getting ready in the morning. And it's just always funny and lighthearted and takes my mind off of things. I mean, they're just stupid, but I love them. So this is their first foray into actual fiction. I believe it's like kind of based on where they grew up, Bowie's Creek, North Carolina, which I'm from Virginia, so I feel like a kinship with that. And it's basically like a sci-fi mystery book. I'm excited to read it. I'm gonna read it. I really like Rhett and Link, and I really want to read this. So thank you so much, Crown Books. And that thing got sent to me was from, I forget who this is from, but it says Discover. It says Journey to the Great Alone. And I already know what this is because I've already read this book. So I might do a giveaway for it actually. Ooh, fun. So what's in it is the paperback copy of The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. You guys know how much I love Kristen Hanna books. The Nightingale is one of my favorite books of all time. I've read The Great Alone. It's set in the 70s in Alaska. It's a perfect winter read in my opinion, through and through, so would highly recommend checking it out. Also sent me this beautiful scarf with the H on it. I don't know if this is specifically for Heather because that's my name, or they did it because of Kristen Hanna. I don't know. Either way, it is a beautiful like scarf, or like a blanket if you will. Like it's just really pretty, honestly. So I love it already. And they also sent this packet of really cool things of Journey to the Great Alone together. And what's in it, I think it's designed for like a book group, so I have a whole bunch of bookmarks that I'll probably give away. It's your next book club reading destination, and it talks all about the book and everything like that. I think that's awesome. This is like a book club packet. And then they sent me some postcards as well, which I might throw in the giveaway too. I think this is really awesome. They set it up like a book club thing because this is a great book to read for a book club. Honestly, any Kristen Hanna book is. Thank you so much to St. Martin's Press for sending me this. I love it. I love this book. Can't recommend it enough. And I have something from HarperCollins in here. It's a hardback, I believe. I don't know what this is. We'll see. I'm hoping it's one book. I don't think it is though. If it is, I'll be really excited. Yes, it is. I'm so excited. I did not expect that I was going to get this. I'm so excited. It is The How and the Why by Cynthia Hand. This book is coming out in November. It's like a serious YA contemporary, and it's about, the way I can describe it is, it's about a girl that's adopted and she's currently pregnant and she's trying to make some decisions, and her parents, her adoptive parents, give her all these letters that her birth mom actually wrote, you know, to her when she was still pregnant with her in her belly, if that makes any sense. So she's reading these letters from her birth mom when she was still in her belly pretty much, and then we flash back to her mom making the decision of giving up her daughter for adoption. So it just sounds like a really hard-hitting YA contemporary, which is 1000% up my alley, and I can't believe I have this because this is one of my most anticipated. I love Cynthia Hand books, so I can't wait to read this one. I'm excited I got it. And lastly, I got this thing. I don't know who this is from Penguin. I am expecting something from Penguin, but I'm not expecting it for a while, I don't think. Oh, okay, this is what I did not think I was gonna get this early. So Penguin so kindly sent me the paperback copy and the TV copy of Let It Snow. This is a short story collection that came out years and years ago, and I read it years ago and I need to reread it, but this is by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. They have 3 stories in it all around Christmas time that kind of interweave together, and they're making a Netflix film about it that's coming out next month, I believe, so that is awesome. So they sent me that. They also sent me some hot chocolate, which is great because I don't have any, and your girl loves hot chocolate. They also sent me the little paperback book of it. These things that they have, like if you really want to read very small, it's literally the book. Like how cool is that? That is awesome. So thank you so much to Penguin, to HarperCollins, to St. Martin's Press. A really good mail day. Like I'm so excited about all these. So yeah, this is the longest clip ever. I apologize. So like I said, I'm going to be working all day, literally all day tomorrow, and I have to watch my son a lot for Sunday because my husband is doing something all day. That's just how life goes around here. So expect a lot of montage footage from here on out until I wrap things up on Sunday. So I'll see you Sunday. Enjoy the montages. wedding day. Let's do this. Hope it goes well. Sunday. I am here to officially wrap up Spookathon. So overall, I think Spookathon was a success. I read a total of 2 full-length novels, 1 graphic novel, and half of another novel. So I call that a win for me any week, honestly, much less a readathon week. So I'm happy about it. In case you're wondering, my wedding went great. It was really great wedding, great families, great couple. I loved it. It was just a really long work day. Let's wrap up Spookathon of what I read. I'm gonna tell you about what books I read and when I rated them and things like that. So the first book I completed was The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I finished half of this. So I'd already read half of it, maybe 3/4 of it going into Spookathon. Overall, I gave it a 4 out of 5. If you've already heard me talk about it, I think I will film a full-length review about it because it's been getting so much buzz and I wanna put my feedback out there because vampires. I also completed Someone We Know by Sherry Lapena. This is an adult mystery thriller. I also gave this a 4 out of 5. I give a lot of stuff 4 out of 5 this week. I really enjoyed it. A great mystery thriller. One of my new favorites, I think. I just tend to like really domesticated thrillers, so there's that. Let's get on to the 2 books I finished since talking to you. Winterwood. I did talk about this a little bit when I was like halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through, a couple days ago. I have since finished it and I enjoy it. I don't think I enjoy it as much as The Wicked Deep. Right now I'm sitting at like a 3. I do know this is an arc and I have heard that the author has made some really big changes to the finished copy. I'm not gonna read the finished copy because I'm not a big rereader, so I have a friend that's definitely going to reread it, so I'm gonna ask her like what are the changes, and if she tells me the changes and that really like is a good thing, I think I'm gonna really bump it up higher and I might reread those changes, if that makes any sense. If she's completely changed the ending, I'm interested in it, but I did enjoy it. I love Shea Ernshaw's writing. She's very atmospheric, very beautiful writing. It's perfect fall reads. The ending, I could see where the ending was going. I liked it personally. I'm just gonna say it. I could see where the plot was going, like I said. But I still really enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy it as much as The Wicked Deep, as I keep saying. But if you're just looking for a fallish kind of witchy read, because this book is all about a witch's family and each chapter kind of goes into one of her family members in the past and like how they were born, what their powers are, and they always leave a spell. I enjoyed it, but it was very repetitive in the fact that she kept emphasizing that she's a walker and that the woods and the walker woods, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I understand it. But at the end of the day, I still really love Shea Ernshaw's writing and I will read anything she writes, honestly. So right now it's at a 3. I have to mull on it a little bit more. It might go up to a 4 depending on the changes to the finished copy. We'll just have to see, but I still did really enjoy it. And the last book I actually just finished. I read it this morning because it was a graphic novel and I could read it very quickly. And that is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell, edited by Faith Erin Hicks. And I give this a 4 out of 5. This was really cute. I mean, I don't expect anything else but from Rainbow Rowell because she just writes effortlessly like cute things, in my opinion. I just adore them. This is all about 2 characters, Deja and Josiah. They work together at this really big pumpkin patch. And by pumpkin patch, I mean like it's a whole ensemble. Like I think that was my favorite thing about this book was just the place they worked at. Like I want to move there. So it's not just a pumpkin patch. You have a pumpkin patch, but they have stands for like, they work at the Succotash hut. I'm not a fan of Succotash, but whatever. They have like a kettle corn stand. They have a Pappy's apple where it's like caramel apples. They have like a pumpkin pie station. They have pedal cars. They have like a petting zoo. Like it's an all encompassing like autumn thing. Like I need to like make this happen in my town because I feel like I could do really good with it, and I just would want it to be fall. Like I was obsessed. Like they just so the whole plot is they work at this place and it's the last night and Josiah wants to tell this girl that he likes her, and every time they go to where she's supposed to be working at, they're like, she's not here. So him and Deja kind of go on this grand tour of where they work at, and they get to know each other even more, and it's like their last night ever at the pumpkin patch, and it's just adorable. I love seeing the tour of the different places with the petting zoo, with the s'mores pit. S'mores pit, guys. I love s'mores. It was just adorable. So like I said, I give it a 4 out of 5. If you are a seasonal reader, you love fall and autumn and like all the pumpkin-y stuff, this is a must read because the graphics are adorable, the story's adorable, it ended adorably. I love that Deja is a plus size character because me, and she just wanted to be like, every place they went and they were like, let's tour all the food. I'm like, this is me. So I thought it was just really cute. Like it's an adorable read. I can't get over it. A lot of people have been rating it kind of low, but the autumn lover in me just really wants to rate it really high because I loved the whole place they worked at. It was amazing. Overall, a pretty freaking good week. I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this really long vlog. It was a long vlog, a lot of book mail, a lot of buying on my part, which is rare, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you like shorter vlogs or longer vlogs, let me know. Bye-bye. Yeah, high five.